Hi Gemini, welcome into your mid-February 2025 general tarot reading. As you can see, we will begin your individual read by pulling from the Moonology Oracle deck. So let's jump right into it. Let's do a beginning shuffle. Alrighty, right from the middle to begin for Gemini for mid-February. Ooh, expect powerful change. The feeling that just came about that I felt when I pulled this card instantly was a sense of bright empowerment, okay? This will be a period between now and the end of February where you are finding that your energy is taking a shift in the right direction. You're feeling more powerful, again, empowered and special. There's a sense of this being a time where as things change within and outside of you powerfully, you can't help but find that your light is shining brighter, all right? You're maybe going through a glow up for some, but either way, your personality, your positive intentions, your talented way of being, even your personality, if I didn't say it already, all of which are shining bright at this time. And I feel like for whatever reason, there's at least one small change that you expected, and that's coming to be at this time where, or it just happened right before, at a certain point before you watched this reading, say in the first half or so of this month, and it's working out more to your advantage than you thought it was going to. Does that make sense? Could have been a change at work, change in a relationship, where you're living maybe, and it's working out for your benefit, to your benefit rather. But let's keep pulling. I just heard as your soul changes, you get to know yourself better, all right? And so there's something about that for you. But yeah, I mean, this naturally makes sense to come out the adjustments are required card, because it feels like as things change within, there are certain adjustments and changes outside of you that feel necessary, important, right? Inevitable. But I feel like you're going to be as well thinking about how, as things change outside of you, how is that intertwined somehow, if not fully, with your internal soul core developments, all right? You may even be thinking about past changes within and outside of you, and how that's affecting you at this time more than ever. But let's keep pulling. We're moving on to take time to breathe out. I feel like there's a highlighting of the fact that you have a lot going on. You deal with a lot. You're easily affected by this and that within your life. There are spiritual occurrences that take place that leave you feeling out of it at certain points, having a lack of breath. Everything in life has its pros and its cons, and it includes spirituality, just like in your waking day-to-day life. Not everybody is going to have positive intentions or be a good person, a good type of energy, when it comes to your spirituality. But I do feel like being a very spiritually connected time for you, you're going to as well find that certain spirits are protecting you and guiding you more than ever. I sense that you're going to be receiving a lot of downloads for some, but either way, synchronicities are going to be popping up for you left and right. This is one of the many ways that we make our way through to you. Anyways, I do find that you're going to be pushed to meditate for some, and this doesn't have to be done in the typical meditation stance, but it is a period for you where you will need to be focusing on your breathing, on your breath, and this will help you get out of your head at certain points, reground, rebalance, feel more at ease, and even feel less affected by this and that of negativity, okay? But moving right along. Ooh, bring love into the situation, because I find that you are going to be reminded that you're somebody, the type of energy that really changes the outcome, okay? Shifts the energy, for the better or for the worse. You know what I mean? If you're in a mood, or if you're expecting things negatively, or just not expecting fully the best in regards to that work situation, or that relationship. It feels like people almost change their tune due to that. Or, you know, you manifest the negativity you're expecting, even with that being valid and understandable because of the past. Does that make sense? And so they're saying bring love into the situation, being a manifester and somebody who changes the outcome due to your way of viewing things, approaching things, due to your energy once again. But let's keep pulling. Did you notice how with that card, if I had put on the board, all purple, and purple for me as a tarot reader and a very spiritually connected soul gives royal energy, spiritual energy as well, some of which are being labeled as spiritual, a special spiritual talented kind of soul. If that's not for you, it's not for you. Ooh, yep, I mean, there we go, another purple card. The energy is gaining momentum, but it doesn't need to feel overwhelming, all right? If we look at this imagery, there needs to be a looking out to the horizon in the midst of getting a lot done and seeing this change within and outside of you taking place, and expect the peace to take an increase, right? Maybe more so come back to your being, to your life. Because it feels like things are picking up for you. You might even find a social media account is really gaining momentum and growing. People are tuning in. There's the potential to go viral for some. But either way, it feels like you're experiencing levels of success at this time more than ever because you've been putting in the work, because these changes that we've been talking about are working to your advantage. And you can't help but feel like when you intuitively felt and then choose to make an adjustment, a change, or a removal otherwise of importance, don't be surprised when it works well for you. It makes a difference quite immediately after. But let's pull from the Light Seers Tarot. I just heard for some, love is in the air because we do have the Lovers card at the bottom of the deck, but the World card, no shocker there, as this does talk about world development and yeah, change once again, things shifting in your favor. But let's put this over here. At certain points, you might find the feeling coming to be that you're elevating for whatever reason, if not multiple. And this is going to feel really special, very unique, different. Excuse me, different. Can't speak today. Moving on to the Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're saying what stresses you out, what leaves you in worse energy, what doesn't leave you feeling special or at peace, even passionate for that matter. Walk away, okay? Or start to put an effort in regards to gaining a new situation for yourself. If work sucks, right? If work is toxic, negative in energy, leaving you feeling stressed and not as blessed, then start applying to new places, you know? Sometimes it could take a hot second to acquire a new situation, but that's, you know, going to be a process that should be started sooner rather than later. But moving right along for Gemini, the Nine of Pentacles, because there's an independent, I stand strong and at times alone kind of energy about you, but they're wanting you to reach for that hope and remember that you're never alone, okay? And it feels like at times when that flame within, that fire within goes out for one if not multiple reasons, reach for it again. You know what I mean? You know what relights that flame within, leaves you in your more passionate energy, and leaves you then more driven, okay? But I want to say as well, your commitments are paying off, and that's part of this energy gaining momentum. Some things may be feeling like it's taking a 360 in regards to it wasn't going anywhere, it was plateauing, it was even taking a decrease somehow. And now it's on the up and up is what I'm hearing. It's doing better, and you're feeling special because of it for some, but you're feeling rewarded and satisfied, fulfilled because of that movement. But let's put this one over here. One more for Gemini. The Four of Wands, absolutely beautiful. Actually, we're going to put this over here, as the Four of Wands feels more accurate for the energies gaining momentum, because things are falling into place for you, as music will also be part of this time for you. And I'm hearing music to your ears. There's something about good news, something being, a message that you would want to hear, okay? Or maybe you've been waiting for. But yeah, things are falling into place, and it feels like a time for you where you need to be recognizing this left and right. As again, Spirit says things are changing to your benefit within and outside of you. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. I am sending you so much love and light.